Living together in Manchester a few years ago. It was an instant friendship, the kind that is a happy surprise, like a present. We went to Bexhill College together in 2003 and took some of the same A-levels, one of which was maths, and I was always impressed by her determination to understand what on earth was going on in those classes, where I would give up much more easily. Another was psychology, and it still makes me so proud of her to have realised her lifelong dream to become a clinical psychologist. She was incredibly motivated and ambitious in a most beautiful and least competitive way. My mum has always remembered Vera's kind and wise words to her when she was going through tough times, shedding a different perspective on difficult and incredibly stressful situations. We worked together at the same pub and had the same group of friends, and wherever she went in Hastings and Bexhill, she was always referred to as the crazy Latvian, which was most likely due to her incredible enthusiasm for life, whether it was a wild night out or her continued efforts to wake Giles up to go to college from Jamie's sitting room floor. She lived with Mantha and Jamie and their mother Kim. You know where she is right now? Kim.
We saw her!
And Kim saw Vera as her cheeky term-time daughter, and probably her live-in habitual milk drinker and leaver of empty bottles in the fridge. Jamie, Mantha and Vera were partners in crime, and as much like siblings as it is possible to be. Vera and Jamie would regularly both confess to the other's mistakes, for instance leaving the front door open, driving poor Kim mad as she wouldn't know who to punish. In my good friend Jamie's words, that's Jamie, the memory I couldn't get out of my head was my mother, Kim, yelling at the pair of us over a bag of peanuts or something. Both Vera and I insisted it was neither of us. Vera then excused herself to go to college. My mother continued to yell about the missing bag of peanuts. Her back was against the window. Like a cartoon character, Vera appeared outside the window, behind my mum's back, and began to mime that it was her who ate it. And how delicious they were. She was rubbing her stomach, snugly grinning, with her eyes closed. When she finally did open her eyes, my mother had turned around and Vera's expression and swift exit was unforgettable. She was embraced by Hastings and Bexhill, and her sharp wit and ability to play on words, although English was her third language, meant that when we would hear her speaking in her own language to Irina or Babushka, we would stop and listen. This always embarrassed her, probably as our social group didn't tend to take each other too seriously, but it was from a genuine interest in her life before Hastings that this came from, and also some surprise, having forgotten that English was not her first language. I particularly remember once when she had come back from Latvia and not long past her test that I realised the person driving towards me on the wrong side of the road was Vera.
Ехал по другой стороне дороги. По-латвийски это была Вера, когда сдавал права.
I think I and the rest of our friendship group learnt to have more drive to do well and to think more about our futures from her. I think that Hastings taught her how to party incredibly hard, and she certainly left a lasting mark there, though I don't think she ever really got the hang of gin. She was, and always will be, a treasured and most sparkly friend to me, and I and all of us will always love, miss and remember her.